In April, the government announced it will give the Great Barrier Reef Foundation $444 million to improve the health of the reef.
With only 6 staff and ties to big resources companies, the donation was done without a legal tender, with the federal Labor calling it a cash splash. So we take it head to head with 9 Honey's Shelly Horton and WSFM's Brendan Jones.
Hello.
So, Shelly, I'm going to start to you. What do you think of this? It's been close to $500 million here.
I want to protect our reef 100%,
yeah.
but something smells off here, and it's as off as the fish in our reef at the moment. I'm really concerned that this wasn't done publicly. This was a captain's call. And this company, only 6 staff, and they were apparently shocked to get this huge donation.
Yeah.
And they're going, oh, we're going to have to scale up. What about the government bodies? I mean, we've got the Great Barrier Reef Marine Park Authority. Why don't we have the government-controlled companies doing it? And I'm a little concerned that we've got the ties to those big companies like BHP and Shell and Rio Tinto. So it just doesn't sit right with me, and I think it should be investigated.
Yeah. I don't think they're begrudging
No, sorry.
the charity because they got the money. Why wouldn't you take
Yeah,
it?
and the charity we're talking about here does do excellent work,
Yeah.
but I think what we're looking at is what the government has done here and how they've awarded this.
I'd say they'd be getting a new sandwich toast machine and a cafe bar. You know, they might even get one of those full-on coffee barista machines.
Yeah.
You know, 444 million. I know Pete doesn't care about
Well,
this.
but there's I'm just reading
It's
some of
important
the information here.
He's gone into
No public servants were in the meeting between the Prime Minister and the Foundation's chairman.
Are
when
you
the
going
decision was
full
made.
investigative journalism on this? Look
Well,
at
it's
this.
just
This is
interesting.
like Woodward and Bernstein
But
happening now. Look at you.
But don't you think that's a bit?
It seems a bit odd. But, you know,
Yeah.
governments make decisions all the time. Why do we have to know about all this stuff? Like, really?
Sure.
Why
Because
do we know
need to
about it?
keep them in
You just
check.
want to keep your head buried in the
Yeah, I
sand
just want to
with
be
all
like
of
the
this.
Chinese, just go along. Oh, hang on, there's an expressway in my backyard. Oh, it wasn't here yesterday.
But I mean,
that's
like,
what I
there's-
want.
like you said, Shelley. I mean, no one's. We all want the
have
reef to be
keep
rescued.
them in check.
But
I mean, I'm sorry, but history shows that we do need to keep them in check.
Yeah.
And there's a reason that it wasn't
Yeah.
put to public tender. There has to be a
Yeah.
reason that there wasn't a public official present at the meetings. Like, just,
Yeah.
it smells off.
Yeah, now
Well,
farmers
one
at
of
the moment would be,
Yeah.
you know,
They'd kill
screaming
for some of that.
kind of money, you know? Yeah.
But one of the criticisms of this has been that it does no good spending nearly $500 million if you're not going to tackle climate change.
Yes.
You can't be a climate change denier and then give money that's going to help with climate change. Like, it just, everything about it just doesn't make sense. If it
Pete,
quacks
can
like
you
a
get
duck,
onto this? I see a movie.
Yeah.
Peter Stepanovic,
Investigate.
journalist,
You got it.
disappears late at night.
I
Yeah.
just don't feel you're adding any value to this conversation.
Have I ever added any value to this segment?
That's a very
Come
good
on.
point you
Have
made.
I ever added? I bet you any money they get a new cafe bar. I bet you any money there'll be a new cafe.
Jonesy's had a good week. He's in
Yeah,
good
yeah.
form. But you're always in good form.
Boom.
Now, I'm going to move on. The radical new push at busy intersections in Brisbane could see pedestrian crossing signals green all the time.
The effort is aimed to make the city safer, right? Especially for pedestrians who are texting. Well, so what happens then, Shelley, if a
Okay.
car pulls up and the little man's green all the time?
look, I think you're making a big deal out of this one. To me, it makes a lot of sense.
Right.
It's going to
How?
be in peak periods where you'll have people crossing the road to get to trains and buses. So it's actually about getting those people who are using public transport across the road quickly. It's not about people
what about the
texting.
cars?
Yeah.
It is still going to stop for cars. It's not like it's going to be green the whole time. It's when a car pulls up, that's when it will be like pressing a button like a pedestrian does to go
Oh, I
across.
see.
It's like reversing it.
Well, that's fine.
But what's with it? Go to Italy. Go
Thanks.
to Rome.
Yeah.
The traffic lights are
See,
a
how good is
suggestion.
context?
They're a suggestion. And we give... I don't know what's happened. We just give way to too
You've
many
just proved
pedestrians.
your worth this morning.
They're
Come
just a
in just for
suggestion.
that.
Yeah.
And you
Each
just,
week,
you know,
Jonesy just reveals a little bit more of himself.
So,
I speak sense.
are we going to see this with the light rail in Sydney, do you reckon?
What, when it gets up in 2080? I'm looking forward to that thing getting up.
And just
Well,
lastly,
walks right into that one.
we've had Scott Morrison come out this morning,
Yes.
bowing to
Oh.
pressure and
Good on you,
say,
Scott.
But it's not officially through yet, so I
No.
still have a little bit of nerves about it, but I'm just so grateful. I mean, this tampon tax has been something that has driven me crazy, and I just don't get it when you look at Viagra and condoms and things like that that don't have GST. It is a sexist tax, and I'm glad that they're reversing
But
it.
can't you just visualise that room 18 years ago when they're deciding what's going to be taxed or
Oh,
not?
they don't want to talk
Yeah, it
about
was
periods.
clearly,
No.
there's clearly not a woman at that table. There wasn't a
Yeah.
woman in
No,
sight
right.
when that decision
So
was
tell me
made.
about this Viagra tax. There is a tax on that?
There's no tax on
So
that.
don't you
You're
think,
fine.
are you a bit cheesed off though, just quickly, that it's taken a
18 years.
by-election loss for it to come out?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And I think, I think it might be a timing thing that we've got the Me Too campaign and people are being a
Right.
bit more aware of equality
Yep.
to go, you
I reckon
know
it's
what,
got
this
nothing to do with that.
is... Really?
No.
You just think it's politics?
Politics.
I think so too.
Pure politics, Shelley.
I agree.
Pete, can
I'm
you
a
get
bit
onto that for
Pollyanna
us?
about the
I've got a
tampons.
few things on.
Can you get onto it?
Oh, we're on it.
Yes.
We're on it.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Jonesy and Shelley, always great.
It's a treat.
So you get this Commonwealth Games. See what we did there?